Hey, what is up, everybody? How's everybody doing today on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon? Today, I want to talk about what is the meaning of life, guys. It's real simple. Life is a belief system. Wait, what? Yes, guys, life's a belief system. It's whatever you make of it. You see, our mind is a computer. Our thoughts is a bunch of information that we hold in our mind. So whenever we have a lot of negative thinking, it can lead to a virus which can cause us to shut down and having to get another computer. So when we have a bunch of negative thoughts in our head, guys, we can go down a very, 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 very dark path. Um, for some people that, may be battling addiction, or people who, have had trauma in their life, either they were bullied, or people who are struggling with their sexuality and they just can't, tell their parents, or just a bunch of negative thoughts, guys, that are clouding people's head. That's what's going to consume their life, and that's going to be their perspective on life. Or people who, experience one bad thing, that's going to be their whole perception a lot. That's going to be their whole perception on that one thing in life. And it's very, 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 very limiting, unfortunate. Because you know how, guys, when we were kids, our parents, raised us, to not do drugs, like not smoke weed, go to church every Sunday, and go to college so you can get a safe, secure job. Now, when it comes to the college aspect, that's what we believe because that's what our parents installed. And some of us chose to follow in our parents' footsteps. Some of us also chose to go to church every Sunday because they believe that going to church every Sunday makes you a better person and gets you closer to God. Some of them have chose to stick to not smoking weed. If that's what you want to do, guys, hey, that's cool, that's fine. And I respect that. That's how you want to live your life, and that's what you chose to implement in your life, and maybe you want to install it to your kids. That's fine. That's how you want to live your life. But I learned through my experiences in life. I had to go through different phases. I had to go through dark phases when I was very angry, when I had a lot of negative limiting beliefs on certain things because of past trauma and experience on those things. I also had to, pretty much what I had to do is I had to change my way of thinking. So now I would say I am a gray area thinker, which means I have more empathy, I'm more open-minded, I'm vibrating at a higher frequency. I try to live life like it's my last. I try to add content to people's life because that's how I want to live life, guys. I want to be the greatest version of myself. And the only way that I'm going to be able to do that is I have to manifest it. How do I manifest it, guys? Through prayer, through meditation. I love Jesus Christ. I love God. I love the universe. I love working out. I love listening to good music. I love hanging out with good friends. That's my belief on how you live a life of pretty much like no regrets and just living a life free. You got to be around certain people who vibrate at a higher frequency than you. And if you feel like that in order for you to be the best version of yourself, you need to be able to hang out with people that elevate at a high frequency as you and have the same type of mindset as you, because that's the only way you're going to become the best version of yourself. But that's just my perspective. Some people, live life where they're pretty much just unauthentic. Unauthentic means they don't speak what's on their mind. They don't really care about anything. They're just kind of just doing their own thing, living for themselves. And that's it. And they really don't think about things. If that's how they want to live life and that's what makes them happy, then that's fine. That's cool, guys. As long as they're, achieving their goals, putting food on the table for their families, they're not stressed out, then, like I said, that's something that we have to accept. And that's how they choose to live their life. Because if they choose to live their life like that, it helps them find their peace. Or other people who, are super, super religious, who go to church every Sunday. Those who hold Bible studies, or pastors, they devote their life preaching the word because that's how they grew up, or maybe they were at a certain point in their life where they're in a very dark place and they had to turn to God because God told them, like, yo, this is your purpose. Your purpose is to preach the word that I have given. And, that's how they chose to live their life, and they're happy and they love it, and they don't place judgment on other people. Then that's fine. More power to them. I'm happy for them because they're living their life like it's their last. They're living their life with no regrets. They're living their life with peace, no drama. They love people, and they know that their message is helping people, become at peace with themselves, and just pretty much exercising those people's demons by preaching the spoken word. Some people are atheists who don't believe in heaven or hell. You're 100% responsible for your own actions. And that's fine, guys. As long as they're living their best life, they have no regrets, and, they think they're making the world a better place, and they're not stressed out, then hey, more power to them, guys. I'm happy for them. And also girls. Or some people who are real big into fitness, for an example, that are bodybuilders who feel that, they need to always eat healthy, which is vital, who choose to, maybe take steroids or something like that. If they love the way they look and they know the consequences, and, they're at peace with it, hey, that's fine. They're living their best life. They're getting their results. Maybe some of them, are personal trainers that train people. But hey, if that's the life they want to live and they're at peace with it, then hey, then that's fine. That's their life, because like I said, guys, everything's a belief system. We live in our mind, which are surrounded by our mind are pretty much psychological thoughts. So a lot of the time when we're not doing anything, that's when we learn a lot about ourselves. I know at times when I'm by myself, I've thought about the past a lot, either for the negative or the worst, or I've manifested what I want in the future. Let me go back to what I was saying. Whenever I think about the past, sometimes it's been like past situations, like with a job. Maybe, I had let my emotions get the best of me, and I end up getting fired from that job. It's a learning experience. It gives me the opportunity to reflect and be like, okay, now I know what to do. So next time I'm in that situation, I'm not going to do that. Or when it comes to certain relationships in the past, I look at like, okay, now it makes sense. Or maybe how this person made me feel is how I made that person feel. So it gives me a chance to have more empathy. And, it's another thought that I can put in my head, which creates another belief system, guys. And it just gives me a better understanding on certain situations, especially people who, I guess, are writers, that like to write. A lot of, their books come from, just their thoughts, of course, but, either past experiences they've been through, or just their imagination, their imagination, and that's what they chose to pretty much be their reality. And it's really amazing, guys, like what we choose to do in our spare time and what we choose to do with our life. And we only live one life, guys, so it's very, very vital that we live it with no regrets. We're at peace, and we don't place judgment on other people. And we need to understand, guys, that, in life, in order for us to live it like it's our last, we need to pretty much have a sense of direction on what works for us and what doesn't work for us, but also be coachable if we want to be able to live a peaceful life and a life of understanding. And the life of understanding also, guys, that we need to install in our belief system is understanding isn't about right or wrong. It's about seeing, where that person is coming from and seeking to understand. Anyways, guys, I love y'all. Appreciate everyone who subscribed to my YouTube channel. Sorry, I little sweared my word, but subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram, realgood_Dodie. I'm gonna have a live video tonight. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I love y'all. Chat with y'all soon.